have you come down from the high of meeting RuPaul on Stephen Colbert?
Never come down from that high. That high is contained and sustained for the rest of my life, and I am gagged. I'm so happy that I'm in a Twitter mashup with some of my favorite queens. That's so exciting.
I love watching you as the grand high witch. And as you wrote on Instagram, I also love your resting witch face.
Yeah.
So what did you savor most about digging your claws into this villainous role?
Honestly, like when Robert Zemeckis would yell cut and I would look up and I would see him smiling. Like he has been one of my, not just as an actress, but just as an audience member, he's been one of the most important directors in my life. And just knowing that I was doing something that he was digging and grooving on, that felt really special.
Yeah, and I read what you're saying, that he asked you to get into your inner animal almost as reactions and as you're going through these scenes.
Yes, he did. He said that there were certain moments when he felt like there was something animalistic about her, something beast-like, especially when she would be sniffing for something. He wanted me to be like kind of like a rabid dog, like with a scent that they just had to get.
It was amazing. And it's exciting for us to see you reunited on screen with Stanley Tucci. It's been 14 years, I can't believe it, since Devil Wears Prada. Of course, in The Witches, you have a different sense of fashion and a different sense of self than you did as Andy. So how was it reteaming with Stanley Tucci?
Oh, it was such a joy, and it's funny. I think that feeling that I had on The Devil Wears Prada, I just always felt so happy I was doing scenes with Stanley. There was just something about him where you just knew that he was rooting for you. He was really rooting for you to do well. I was so young when I made Devil Wears Prada and so unsure of myself that I don't think I can really express what that meant to me. And now, having lived a little longer, having my life, opened up in so many ways and now playing this part that was so far outside my comfort zone, I felt so lucky that I had a good old friend right opposite me in the scene, still cheering me on, giggling when he thought things were funny. I couldn't have gotten better.
That's beautiful. You revealed on Kelly and Ryan that you were pregnant while filming The Witches. I mean, I've been pregnant and I can't imagine the strength it took to do that. So what is it like to have family memories, preserved this way in a time capsule and with such an amazing performance?
Oh, thank you. Well, it's funny. I felt very lucky that my pregnancy went the way it did the second time, because my first pregnancy with Jonathan, I was like laid out on the couch, eating quesadillas and ice cream, and it wouldn't have worked. It just wouldn't have worked. I put the first 15 on in the first 5 minutes. And with Jack, it was just really different. It was just a completely different pregnancy. I didn't feel sick. I didn't feel exhausted. I could eat salad, which was just really weird. Ooh. And I was very conscious during both of my pregnancies that I just wanted to stay in a really clean, happy place in my head. I didn't want to be full of self-doubt. I didn't want to be hard on myself or be negative. And I actually think that wound up helping my performance, because I think because I didn't want Jack to feel that, I really kept that stuff out of my head. Does that sound completely wacky? No,
not at all. It sounds completely amazing. It does. And you looked fantastic. And honestly, when I found that, I was like, wow, that's why you're Anne Hathaway. But I gotta tell you, when Joanna, the costume designer, was like, where do you think the snake should go? She didn't know I was pregnant. I was like, right across here. And she kept adjusting it to a spot. I'm like, no, I really feel more comfortable with it right here. Like right here.
Right in the front.